What was I saying though, bro? Oh, so nigga, this what I discovered. So you know how I be doing the myLeagues and shit, and I be doing the ratings and shit like that, right? And I do everything based off movement. So in the last few 2Ks, certain ratings, you know how like it's always hard to figure out like what attribute level you need something to be, because you know who knows the true value of a rating without comparing it, you know what I'm saying, to another rating or another player, you know what I'm saying? You just only gonna know by playing, you know what I'm saying? And so uh who knows the difference between a 66 speed and a 67 speed, you know what I mean? Until you fucking using it, you know what I mean? Or do I need an 88 acceleration? You know how the last game it was kind of like acceleration and shit was tied with what was acceleration tied in with? Acceleration, I believe, on the last game was how no, it was how fast you ran with the ball, speed with ball. Like your acceleration was, or your speed with ball, and then your acceleration is how fast you get down the court only, or the burst you get. You know what I'm saying? Like how fast. Well, acceleration is literally how fast you reach top speed. You know what I'm saying? And so, uh, and I believe speed with ball only was like your first two steps, you know what I'm saying? Or how fast you could cross the ball over, you know what I mean, and do your moves, you know what I'm saying? So acceleration was literally like how fast you got downhill, you know what I'm saying? So the reason that shit the last year was broken is because because they couldn't figure out how to patch the left right cheese and shit. Like if you dribble left and right, it would suspend your player, you know what I'm saying? Like he could only go so fast. And so instead of like fixing that, you know, because of whatever they're doing with their engine, instead of fixing that, I'm in this motherfucker shooting around with Steph. But instead of fixing that, this nigga size ups is crazy. Whatever this nigga ball handling is, I fucking need it. I'm training with Steph. Oh, but yeah, basically they're whatever lapses they had in their engines, to their physics engine, where they would suspend your movement and shit like that. It kind of fucked up the relationship between the different attributes. You know what I'm saying? To where an attribute was called something, but it didn't necessarily control something. You know what I'm saying? So I dealt with that last year. I did a lot of tests. But this year, the attributes they are actually what they say they are. And when you go in the builder, you know, it tells you certain things, right? So like me, I kept trying to put up my post control because, and I guess in past 2Ks, I always thought post control was also a shared rating with what do you want to call that? Post fade. So like if you look at the NBA player rosters, right? Like I'm a point guard, right? So some guys got post fadeaway 35 whatever, but the good players, they shit is around the 50 to 30 to 50 range. So that's what I was doing when I was playing at the end of the last 2K. I was going and getting the attribute ranges for certain players, right? And certain attributes, and doing it by tiers and saying, okay, the best guard, like I think Russell Westbrook, he was the best defensive rebounder, and his rebound was like 60 something, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, for a guard, if your rebound is you know what I mean, 60 is Westbrook, you know what I'm saying? 60 with this vertical is Westbrook. So you know, we know Westbrook's a fucking triple double machine, you know what I'm saying? So as a guard, as long as you do XYZ, 60 is as good as it's gonna get, as you know what I mean. And so that's how I kind of come up with I was looking at that, and then I think about attribute ranges, because remember, like I said, if you make your MyPlayer and you put him in the MyLeague with his same stats, you're going to get his true rating within the 2K scale. You know what I'm saying? Based on what you built is what his rating will be. And so you'll be a 99, but they like, yo, that's basically your overall is basically your potential. You fulfilling your potential. You know what I'm saying? And so they don't actually tell you your NBA overall. That's why when you're a 99 overall, you can still get locked up by 72 overalls and shit like that. You know? And so, because what you have to know, and so you know when you click the right stick and you bring up a player card, they have what? That the position average. But beyond that, that's just an average. But beyond that, you kind of got to look at starters and certain players in a league. So like I like to go through and look at all the starting guards and all the small guards and look at what range their defense is at. So you can know who's a good defender for a small guard, like what's a good rating, you know what I'm saying? And is Marcus Smart more lateral quickness, or is he more, XYZ? So that when I make my player, now I understand that I'm not making a 99 overall. You know what I'm saying? I'm making what I make. You know what I'm saying? And so my player has to be built to compete with other players that are going to be building their players other way. And the game works a certain way. So we know Marcus Smart is a great defender. So whatever his range is, that's the barometer for a great defender at the position. You know what I'm saying? And so, and then of course you got badges and XYZ, but mind you, these niggas, they don't have a pie chart. You know what I'm saying? So Stephen Curry can get badges that niggas can't get without even having a rating. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I like to come into my league and test and break all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And all I do is just make my nigga the same, the same. I know my body stats, so I just do that, and I just, I go in here and I put on certain dribble moves, and I just try to make him play like me. So I know that when I start my career, I need at least this level attribute. I need this kind of ball handling. You know what I mean? I need this animation, instead of just making my player and then finding out, oh, I can't even Curry slide because, well, you know what I mean? And so within doing these tests, sometimes I bring in like placebo players, like guys at 6'3", and they got random stats, but their defense is like 40 perimeter defense. You know what I'm saying? Worse than the worst NBA guard, and I just play with a bunch of them niggas on the court, and then I figure out, okay, why am I not blowing past this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're so ass that everything I'm doing is something wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? Or something wrong with the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, they shouldn't be. I make them to the point where, of course, I gotta give them something, but even some players I 0 point, you know what I'm saying? To where I'm like, this nigga 25 everything. And so this is the worst that a nigga can be on the court. So if I'm on the court playing against the worst nigga in the building, what should I be able to do on 94 feet full of court? You know what I'm saying? In 12 minutes of play. Me, not playing against, because bro, when I play against Chris Paul, I don't know if I can do that against Chris Paul. You know what I'm saying? And so, but I will play against Chris Paul, because at the end of the day, when I make my player, I will be playing against Chris Paul. And so I'm like, as a 99, the best I could be, if I was training, if I was looking at the league, I'm like, no, I got to get better, because I got to be able at this, because as a guard, I got to be able to run around Chris Paul. You get what I'm saying? And so I found out the relationship. I'm like finding out the relationship between certain attributes of like acceleration. Then I went through the roster, ball handling now. And this is because, remember I told you that analytics based roster that I be using to figure out niggas ratings and shit like that. It's called attention to detail, bro. Basically, bro, it's a sim style roster, right? And what they do is they basically, bro, they just do sim test. So they come up with formulas and everything, and they base it off the analytics. So they take Stephen Curry, put him in a MyLeague or something, and have him shoot a certain amount of shots. And then they play around with the ratings. And they basically fix the ratings and the badges till his numbers are on par with his analytical data. And so it's a whole team of niggas doing this. They have formulas and everything, and they do it every year. And so now it's cross-play, so they working on this shit as we speak. And so what's so crazy is every year 2K takes their rating scale. You know what I'm saying? And I just noticed this because remember when I first got this Series X, remember when I put us all in that MyLeague and I had to transfer all the creative players, I went back on there and I was comparing the ratings and I said, yo, these niggas, because they'll have shit like James Harden being an 89 when 2K I have him being a 90, 94. And they'll be like, nope, analytically this nigga's an 89. Like Steph, they'll always have Steph like lower than Dame Lillard. You know what I mean? But what it is 2K's rating system. This is just my cause since I'm on the air, I don't want to allege nothing that's not confirmed. But from what I found is that's a way you don't have to walk shit back. Don't say what you don't know if you don't know. But what I found is 2K values athleticism a lot in their ratings. You know what I'm saying? So you look at a LeBron or a Giannis, and you'll be like, how the fuck is they higher than this nigga? It's because nigga's strength and all, you know what I mean? Like they're rating a nigga like as if he's a flesh and blood robot. Like, yo, this is the best specimen in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily the best ball player, because they can't, you know what I'm saying? They can't measure that. You know what I mean? And so they actually can, but the game will be broken. Like Stephen Curry, if you make him what he is, like that one year they made him what he was, the game was broken. You couldn't beat these niggas on Hall of Fame. You couldn't beat the Warriors. It was like this nigga would hit the most, you know what I mean? He was unguarded. Like right now I'm shooting with this nigga in here, man. And like I say, I can't wait to see what them niggas come up with, because at the end of the day, they shit be on point. Like I got access to the spreadsheets and everything, the data. These niggas shoot 20,000 shots. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, yeah, we're gonna shoot 20,000 shots with him, and we're gonna get his numbers. And then, like, bro, I don't know. I still don't really get the math behind it, but it's a team of niggas doing it. So 2K now. So one thing I always notice is, like, whenever I would look at the roster, I always try to get a good ball handling rating, right? So I would look at niggas like Chris Dunn, right, who's an NBA guard, and I'm like, I know I don't dribble better than Chris Dunn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see with my eyes Chris Dunn, but then Chris Dunn, I go, look, he got a 79 ball handling. I'm like, how the fuck is this? You know what I mean? So I'm like, I must got a fucking 71, you know? And that's how it was on the last 2K, you know what I'm saying? Because you got ball control, speed with ball. Those weren't independent attributes. They were all dependent, you know what I'm saying? So I might be a nigga like me, right? I can dribble that motherfucker, but I'm not as explosive as I'm not explosive like an NBA player, you know what I'm saying? I'm just quick, I'm fast. But since they patched the blow by, you can't even make your nigga quick without making him explosive. You get what I'm saying? And so this year I kind of was like, okay, I'm gonna put my ball handling at 70 something, whatever, right? I didn't really look at nowhere. I just kind of went off last year. And when I'm playing against these placebo niggas, I couldn't get around these niggas. You know what I mean? But I was putting my speed with ball up, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. But I think I had my ball control at like a 68. I always like tried to make it I rather make it lower and be like, hell no, I'm better than this, than make it too high and not want to knock the shit down. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't want to fall in love with, well, I don't dribble this good, but I'm getting around these niggas, so you know what I'm saying? And so now you might be asking me, like, what does it matter, right? Like, why am I doing this? Because this is what I'm gonna do. And this is what I was gonna do yesterday when you was on the live. I was gonna debut this, but I kind of been making content, but it's feel better explaining it to an actual person. So this is what I'm gonna do, my nigga, is the MyCareer, I ain't played it yet, but from what I seen, you start off in the league, right? So you start off in the league. I don't want to start off in the league because I don't know how good I am. You can pick. What can you pick? The park or the yeah. So like with that, either way, I didn't either way, I didn't put too much work in on the shit I'm doing to start at the goddamn park. That shit ain't realistic, bro. I ain't going to the park to get to the motherfucking league, nigga. I don't want these kids trying that. Let's not forget I'm in the metaverse. Well, I'm finna hook you up to the woo. Say something?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh shit. Okay. Thought that nigga was goddamn shit, goddamn, but niggas ain't hear you explain that shit. But yeah, he basically said you can go to the goddamn park. I don't know, some bullshit about you can go to you can be a park legend that make it to the league, or you start off in the league. Some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
No, you ain't gotta be a legend, but
Yes,
you
you
can
do.
start off in a. No, you can start
Ain't
off
no
in the park.
no, ain't no nigga.
No, nigga, I'm a 60, nigga, and I
But
could go to the.
you gonna
I started in the
eventually,
park.
to make it to the league, you gonna have to be a
Uh,
park legend.
Hell no, I just went to the game.
So they let you make it being trash.
That's what I'm saying. I'm confused. I did beat the first court though.
But you gotta understand, a 60 overall, that's pretty good, man.
Man,
But that's not good enough to get to the league, because if
not
you
by
go look at
2K standards.
if you go look at the bottom of you go look at the bottom of a roster, you ain't gonna see no motherfucking 60.
Right, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So that's cap. So they're really just trying to make niggas buy VC because they don't even give you the opportunity. I'm glad we on the goddamn stream with this. I'm glad we live and direct, nigga. I'm calling a bluff. I ain't gotta think about shit. I already know what the fuck it is. They don't want to get they're doing that microtransaction shit basically, bro, where they're making a nigga basically, they're not giving you any ways to motherfucking uh play college, play high school. You're not gonna get no VC before you get to the NBA on this motherfucker, basically. Damn near, bro. Like,
Yeah,
not like how it was, bro.
right.
You know what I'm saying? On the old shit, I could come in that motherfucker a clean 70 sometimes.
Yep,
You know? And so
yep.
they just, they've invested in ripping niggas off, which is unfortunate, but it's a business, and
For sure.
that's how the shit go, bro. At the end of the day, it's a white man's world. You know what I'm saying? But I don't gotta fall for that shit. That's my whole fucking point. You know? But Yeah, bro. So I'm just gonna start my. Here's what I'm gonna do: is do what I did 2 years ago, or last year and 2 years ago. I'm gonna build my school, my college that I went to, all the niggas that we played against. I'm gonna play in this motherfucker. That's gonna be the start of my career. I'm gonna mix in a little bit of GTA footage. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull up to the campus. I'm gonna try out. I'm gonna walk onto the team, but I'm gonna make my nigga as good as I am right now in real life on the game. Which means I gotta I gotta make the scale to where the people I play against, you know what I mean, feel like I'm playing against college level players and not NBA level players. And the reason I'm doing that is because in years past, every time I played a MyCareer and I want to do like breakdowns and show niggas how to play off the ball, how to, you know what I mean, how to play in the system, let the coach run the plays, do like a simulation style MyCareer series, I find myself not understanding how to play in the NBA because I don't because you still have to learn your player's movement. Like you said your players are 60. You're not making it to the NBA as a 60 overall, bro. So you can't run the coach's offense. You shouldn't be in the starting lineup. You can't run the plays. You can't guard this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Even if they run a play for you, you know what I'm saying? Even in the practices, you've never felt your player move yet. You know what I'm saying? And so you're already wasting 20 games of your career. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, yo, and you don't even know how to pass to niggas. You don't know what the AI is gonna do. So you don't even have experience in the metaverse playing the game. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, I started making these things because I'm like, let me make myself on here and make me as good as I am in real life, so that way I can go and when I play into MyCareer, even shit like my movement. You know what I'm saying? I move twice as fast. You know what I'm saying? I move different because my player's limited. So then when I'm playing on a 99 overall, it feels like I'm playing on a fucking 99 overall, even though he's only an 84 overall in the game. And so what I'm gonna do, and this is how we're gonna make me the P4P and my IRL build, I decided to make my nigga into myLeague because that's what I ended up having to do at the end of the last one. And I'm gonna make him in here, and I'm gonna test the game out. I'm gonna build the college shit out, and I'm still gonna do my animated series with this game, Lord willing, I get it done in time. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find out what my real life rating is. I'm gonna play on my motherfucking college team, and that's where my career starts. And I'm gonna play into MyCareer. I'm gonna let the coach pick my minutes based off whatever my rating is. I'm gonna go to the training schedule and I'm gonna pick my own shit that I want to train on now. And however I do, I'm gonna base off who knows, I might go to the G League, I might go overseas, I might put myself in a Euro League, John. You know what I'm saying? And then whenever I feel like my player is good enough, I'm gonna take my rating at whatever I am at the end of whatever, and I'm gonna take the VC that I got, and I'm only gonna put the VC that my player earned, and I'm gonna start my shit like that. Whatever rating I am, and I'm gonna build that motherfucker up from scratch like that into MyCareer. So let's say I end up being a 62 overall. I'm gonna take my ratings and I'm gonna say this is what I am, 60. Because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna say, look, Chris Paul is this, that, the third. Like, my nigga ain't good enough yet. And really, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a myLeague, and I'm gonna sim, and I'm gonna put my player in a real life draft class, in the draft class with these niggas, and I'm gonna see what team pick me at my overall, and that's where I go.
I'm not even playing.
Huh?
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Bros, and that's what the channel gonna be about. And then as I'm doing this shit, You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be
Yes, sir.
building this shit up, and so I might have to build like a beta. You know what I'm saying? Like in the MyLeague thing. But that's what I've been doing is this. I feel like the past week, but it's only been a day. You know what I'm saying? I've been motherfucking grinding this shit out, shooting all my shots that I shoot. I'm in here shooting with Steph right now, learning the mechanics. You know what I mean? Learning the weight of the game. And I've been broadcasting, I've been streaming, and that's the first time I just debuted the full plan of what I'm gonna do on 2K24. And then
Shit, that shit sound better than 2K24, actually.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell niggas. That's what I'm trying to tell niggas is 2K I might be at the next 2K day. And if not, they don't want to make the game better. They actually made this game pretty good though, man. I gotta give them credit, man. Since we own the record, I give them credit. The game is pretty good, bro. The game is pretty good. Now I ain't broken it yet, you know what I'm saying, to see what the fuck is really going on. But they actually did try this year, so we know. What do we know? Like we know every year if they change it. Here's the thing though, I got my platform now. So whoever is getting the shit changed, I'm going after they motherfucking ass this year. Because I see that shit every year. I see who it be, but I didn't have the platform to really go at niggas, you know, because I didn't have nothing to really show for. But now, you know, we already know what I do every year. I got my page set up. I got my shit. I could do my highlight reel. You know what I'm saying? I could do my breakdowns of me scoring 40, 30 in the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so here's what I was gonna. The next step is I didn't understand if I was gonna make a MyPlayer while I'm doing all of this. Am I gonna make a MyPlayer? Am I gonna make a rec build for right now? So that I could go and play in the park, in the Gatorade, test the rec out. Am I gonna do that? To me, the way that I'm seeing the VC prices, bro, how the fuck am I gonna do that? Straight up. Now it'll be a good learning well, I know. Well, here's what I was really gonna do. I was gonna debut MyLeague, and I was gonna tell niggas, hey, if y'all want to get on a VC grind away, that's what we gonna do. That's how we gonna announce it. So I was gonna say, if y'all niggas trying to get on a VC grind and learn the game and make a test build, make your IRL build, and let's just play in this IRL league in the privates or in the, you know, in the little Gatorade Jones, you know what I'm saying? And let's all just test the game out with our IRL builds, no pressure. You know? Cause I see a lot of niggas that have made some builds and they ain't played no rec because they scared to jump in the rec. Cause I heard it's hard this year to get to really get your nigga right.
Dude, I'm with that Gatorade gym shit, man.
Yeah, I already know. So I'm like, we gotta get niggas on board. Really, I gotta make the promo. Really, I just cut the promo, but we gotta make the promo to entice niggas to do it, because for one, I shouldn't have to entice niggas to do it because it's smart to do. You know what I'm saying? It's the smartest thing to do. Why would you make a whole build? You know what I mean? You know, but like I said, these niggas, they'll go take a 50 ball and you know, take food out their goddamn family mouth, man. I'm gonna start making niggas feel bad for that, man. I'm gonna start making niggas feel bad for that. You know, you got shit to pay for, and you on this goddamn game giving these goddamn white folks this damn money for goddamn making this make-believe shit. I gotta give Mike Wang his credit though, man. Shout out Mike Wang, man. The gameplay is nice, but at the same time, it's some shit that ain't nice. And that's why I was gonna wait till we was on to speak on it. But it's just certain shit, bro, like dribbling. The dribbling is nice, but there's no flexion with the shoulders and the wrist. Like the footwork is good. They fixed the footwork, the foot placement, but the only thing is you don't shift. You can't really feel yourself shift weight from your lead leg, like your front knee to your back knee, because that's how you decelerate in real life. And so you kind of can feel it though in between the dribbles with the pro play and all that shit or whatever, you know what I mean? But what you can't feel is when you decelerate, right? So like when you decelerate in real life, you cuff the ball, you know what I'm saying? Or you have to use your wrist, you know what I'm saying, to do a pound dribble. You can't feel like I'm dribbling with Steph, I can't feel his forearms when I dribble unless I'm crossing over. But as I'm trying to stop, there's no like what is that called? Like uh let's just say leverage right now. Like there's no transference in rate in weight, you know? And so that's the only thing. Even when you shoot with Steph, you kind of don't feel his forearms, you know? And so if this is the most fluid nigga in the NBA and you can't do it, you know what I'm saying? But the game is good though. But Mike Wang, man, bring a nigga in, man. Stop fucking playing, dog. Stop playing, dog. Did you get your face scan to work, or did you even try that shit?
Yeah, man, that shit don't look like you.
Man, I did that shit. That shit got me looking like a goddamn nothing. That shit wasn't me, but I do got one on there. And this is how crazy it is. I did it 2 separate times when it did work, and it made the same nigga.
Well, I did my shit like 30 times.
It gave you different niggas?
A few times.
That's all.
But this last time, my bad. This last time they got my little scoring shit though, so I just rock with that one. That's like the most prominent feature on my face, so for them to catch that, you'll know that's me. Yo. Yo. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I left the room. My bad, bro. Yo.
Yo.
Yeah, I said my bad. I left the room real quick. My bad. I'm really trying to find this goddamn. USB-C. I'm that type of nigga, boy. I let my controller damn near die before I charge that motherfucker, man. But on this motherfucker, I can't play this bitch without the vibration, boy. You damn playing NBA Live without that. Might as well be playing NBA Live without that damn vibration shit. What the fuck?
I'm about to get off this shit though. Get a fresh start on this shit. Come on, man.
Yeah, just hit me up.
For sure.
Bet that.
All right.
get that out. Shout out to my nigga pulling up. Fucking around with stuff, but yeah. It's a lot of different things I need to test, but you know. Oh, this shit is gonna work itself out, man. Shit gonna work itself out, bruh. Like I say, just about learning the game, getting used to the physics, mechanics. Like I said, y'all heard me explain that shit already. Y'all heard it explained. Either you get it or you don't get it. And I suggest you get it before your bitch do, nigga. Let's see what I'm moving like. Ugh. This shit, boy, this shit got so much response. Ooh. And since I fixed the arms too, that shit really feeling like, yeah, boy. Hey. Tell y'all, boy, I be getting up in that motherfucker too. Don't think niggas be like, oh, you midget, this and that, the third. I'm like, bitch, I can dunk. That's the crazy thing, bro. I'm finna start talking crazy. Life ain't about talking crazy, but it's like, bitch, I can dunk in real life. I'm 5'10", I can dunk in real life, nigga. Fuck is you doing, nigga? You know, I never even thought about it like that, cause I never really was on this type of shit, bro. Cause I was waiting for a moment like this. I was waiting to get right. But yeah, niggas got your boy fucked up. Yeah, I'm doing that. Straight up. Really not even from 3. I'm doing that motherfucker. Ugh. I got videos. I got proof. I got video. I forgot about that shit too, man. Niggas be doing that. See, I remember I used to have a video of me dunking on my on my Twitch back when I used to stream on there. I used to have that motherfucker as a thing. I remember, bro, my shit used to blow up back in the day, man. Like a couple years ago. I done already did this shit, man. I'm a fucking living legend now that I think about it, man. Just joking, man. We in a lab. We gotta stay humble, man. Oh. They telling me I can't shoot at all. What's up with my guy? He can't shoot? That's what I do need to put on is that jump shot feedback, man. Me only. Even though in real life you're gonna be able to tell if all that nigga shit off, that's early. I wanna tell you at the distance. So this a late ass shot, so they just telling me I don't got the range for that shit, man. Let's see. No, that's the mechanics. Why is it like that? My shot wasn't like that before. Once we get the dribbling right, it ain't nothing a nigga could do, cause then we gonna get the jump shot form right. But yeah, what I was trying to tell him is, like, when you look at the attention to detail, what I learned is the attributes actually have, like, they're more defined now. So now instead of having guards with like 70 something ball handling, they actually, the guard range is going to be somewhere in the 80s, you know, high 80 to 90s, you know what I mean, for your standard guard. Like, so now guys that really can dribble are going to be separated, you know. So what that does is it gives a higher floor and gives more diversity and all of that for dribbling. So bigs are going to be able, it gives you a higher floor, you know what I'm saying? And so and technically it gives you a lower floor in general, meaning a lower floor and higher ceiling, a big disparity between the best dribblers, but it gives you a higher floor if you're a big, because at the end of the day, you having a 50 ball handling is going to be better than you having a 25. You're going to be able to feel the difference between it, you know. So I gotta try to figure out if it's speed, if it's that burst. Like this is no stamina, so I should be blowing by shit, but we're gonna keep shit in a certain range. Hey. It's cash. I said, man, niggas want to see me dunk. This ain't Twitch, man. I got really stripped it. Niggas want to see me dunk. We can make that motherfucker happen. Nigga want to see me do whatever. We got the footage now. That's the thing I didn't have. I mean, I had it before, but I got that real deal, that real spiel. You know what I'm saying? I go in there and dribble if I got to. I remember that nigga Flight did that. Flight White. I was about to say Flight White. I remember Flight did that. I think it was like his NBA Live creation. Shout out that nigga Flight, man. Shout out all the brews out there, man, doing their thing. Flight actually made me start wanting to stream and get that shit serious, because I think we the same age or around the same age, and you know, remember when he had moved out his mama crib doing that shit, man. I said, yo, man, I can't, you know, I ain't too good to motherfucking do this shit. Niggas getting paid like that. It was around COVID too when I seen this shit, boy. The goddamn COVID, when that COVID shit happened, boy, that shit had a nigga, that had me ready to do anything, man. Not like that, but I wasn't too good for nothing. I guess I could put it like that. So we gonna call it a night. I don't know, maybe have to get that off our chest. But look at the, you know, the individual moves, the idiosyncrasies of the movement. I got this move I do in real life. It's like a hezzy, so. Oh, they separate that now. So yeah, you gotta straight up. Yeah, that move right there is like a, you know. So you gotta learn the move. So it's a movement. This too, just getting in the lab, working on footwork, going from point A to point B, going down to the block, pull up, hello. You know, this is how I used to work on my game for real in real life. That's crazy. I think I should make the different versions of myself. What y'all think? I think so. The different looks. Use that shit in my story, and with that replay shit, I could recreate some shit. Should I do me getting sick and all of that? I was not shooting. Well, yes, I was volleyball, but I was pull up, shoot from right here. Hey, just like that. Come down that bitch. Back in the day, man. But look, the body type is nice. Stiff. Hey, need to work on my shot, of course. My mechanics. My form. Look, see, when you see this, you can just see the base, right? Like, I'm not generating enough power to green that bitch. You're only making greens this year. Even if I had a higher rating, it would be an easier green window, but come on, man. So what we're gonna do is we'll constantly edit it and update it in the player likeness, John. So Isaiah Joe. Oh, we want to shoot at the peak. We want to get a good jump. Nah, we want to use the pressure off the ball at our feet, man. Jamal Murray, that's a good one. I like that. Well, it still ain't no flick, though, at the end of that bitch. Sorry, we gonna go to practice, you know what I'm saying? Guard this nigga CP. Board. Let's go. It's like a different version of myCareer.
Hey, yo, right here.
G-League me. Ooh. When I'm feeling, I'm just trying to feel the lightness of my player. I feel like, yeah, like I'm quicker, but I feel like, yeah, my ball handling is lower. And I'm standing in front of a nigga like Chris Paul, but maybe I shouldn't think about it if I was standing. It's more of a realistic game. I shouldn't think about it if I was standing in front of Chris Paul, just me, what I can do. Because really, we don't know. I feel like I do. It's like I feel like I got better ball control, but I feel like I'm faster with the ball too. Maybe more stamina, I don't know. Oh. We'll find the ranges once we learn the physics of this bitch. Call something like that. Hello. Yeah, straight though. Let's see, send me down to the G League, can you? Yeah. G League me. What I say, speed with the ball higher. Ball control maybe lower. What's my stamina? Let's see, just comparing yourself to other players, you know. Like, of course, I'm not as fast as GP2, bro. I know that I'm not. I done been around the nigga, I done seen him. Oh, it's good to see, though. He got a 50 block. You see 50s, 40s. But then I see this nigga, he got a 75. What the fuck is they on? Maybe that's what he do. Keep that shit consistent. No, I ain't down. I ain't better downloading Lester. Hell no. We got our vision. Oh, pass vision. Come on, man. That's what I do. You know, real time, that's what I do. Pass IQ. In the NBA game, I don't know, man. I say I could pass pretty good. One thing I know. Not my actual passing ability. Speed with ball, okay. See ball handle, look at GP2 at 77, Podensky, you know, so it's like, you know, that's what I'm trying to tell you. They just moved the ability up. That's what I always said. The dribbling was kind of too low to me, and so now they're letting people have actual handles and be able to create. You know, they've upped that tier. So let's see. Draymond Green 76. I know I dribble better than Draymond. I know I dribble better than Klay Thompson, bro. So 75, 76. Who knows? Klay, it's ball security, so you never know. Klay Thompson could be whatever. Shot IQ. It's one of my strengths. Maybe they're saying like knowing what shots to take, because they saying GP2 got it, but he got a good shot IQ. So I can't be no better than him in my mind. Maybe they're saying knowing where to score from. I don't know. How to score. Well, I'm still about 85. Come on, man. I'm up there with that then. That's one of my strengths. Draw a foul. I'm not better than Lester at drawing fouls for sure. Post control. I don't know. Post fade. Post hook low. Free throw. GP2. I'm no better. I'm not that. I don't know. Worst niggas are 45. Yeah, NBA nigga, I guarantee you. Shooting around, he ain't missing. Mid range. What's a low mid range? Like, yo, so Sarge 65. I know I ain't shooting. Give me a little credit. Close. 10 feet and out. Standing. I'm alright, yeah. They say Lonzo can't hit that, so I can't do probably can't do shit Lonzo can't do. So here we go. Talking about the intangibles. Yeah, I'm gonna play defense dirty. That's perception. I ain't no smarter than GP2, I'll tell you that. 64 it is, and I'm sure it'll be down at some point. So this what you do. You do it a daily view for G League. And where's the G? Where we at in the G League? What are they saying? I could do Lester when Lester on a damn two-way. Oh, cause he on the two-way. I'm in the actual G League. I'll just say, so I'll be the look. See, I'll be the worst nigga in the G League. So 64 ain't that bad, but it's still like a worse nigga in the G League rating to them. Let's see, man. Let's play a little G League. Have some fun.
Here we go. Lock it down. Stay on the screen.
That dude, somebody do it too quick, but how could he be? Wow, so you really gotta manage the movement and lock in. Look, so you can actually use your speed and athleticism here. Let's get it. Hey. What? What did they just have me do? You had me frozen. I mean, some niggas is fast. They will hate you like that. Mind you, remember, I'm the worst nigga out here. Yeah, that is like the distance. I remember like trying to guard niggas. The defense too, like the perimeter defense ability. Like guarding bigger guards and shit. That shit is real. Like being able to manage the space between you and them. Those are different elements. And, like planes where the game is affected from the graphics. Go up, let's go. And just letting bigs be bigs. Like, this how you play. This how you play pro. You know what I mean? I should have showed. Get in there, man. I feel like when I get in there, fucking niggas up. So much wiggle room and weight now. Hold on, let me move this mic. See that small? Yeah, so much wiggle room now. So much shit you can and can't do. Oh shit. Oh man, set the mic up. So much wiggle room and shit.
Number 15.
See, having that ball handling up, just having the speed with ball with what it is, but it's just about getting used to the physics and the mechanics, like squaring the shoulders and being able to move from that stance. Those are things that I'm feeling and worrying about. Yeah, sorry.
Basketball number
I'm
15.
saying sorry, like, I know niggas don't like watching niggas lose. Oh. Oh man, we gotta do something, bro. That's how it would be being in the G League, I guess. I'm not even good enough to impact the damn game, huh? But that's just based off of my own rating I gave myself, I guess. I guess I could give myself something different. I was gonna say something physically, like work on my physical, but it's like I could manually give myself something better to make myself, yeah, I guess physically feel like me. Let's go, man. I wanna fuck in the game. Let's go. It's not skilled enough, I guess. Oh.
Defensive foul.
So yeah, stamina. I'll probably put my speed up and just let that stamina. But we're gonna have to get that relationship of the burst,
Shooting 2.
like the give, the limit, and say the limit and ooh, one.
Defensive foul. Calvert Marshall. That's
The
his
peak
first
being
personal
the limit
foul.
and the
First team
end,
foul.
like
At the
the
line
floor.
for Santa Cruz, number 12. At the line
Shit's
for
so
2.
slow. There it is. Try it. But yeah, as you get the mechanics and you feel better, so I do gotta be faster, move a little better. I've been able to move at least. Damn.
2 points.
It's like I'm like the worst defender out this bitch, which I probably would be, but we wanted to have some kind of realistic feel to it, you know, something.
One more round of applause for your performer.
Come on, fellas, let's do something. Yeah. looking, coach. Let's go. If I couldn't cook with Kobe, so you know what I mean. So, yeah. That's a foul, straight up. That is how that should be, though, but I feel like I'm gonna strive faster than this. There we go. Some gotta give, you know. Cooking it. I remember he hit that first joint. Let's go. I guess your abilities are your abilities, and however good you are, that's like the ratio, the scale of how the abilities affect. I had to let it fly, man. The clock is running down.
Santa Cruz foul. Bernard Aldridge. That's his first personal foul. Now into the lineup for your Warriors. In for the remix.
Why are we fouling it? The only question I want to know. The only answer I want to know. Yeah, I'm out. Dumbass shot. Dumbass nigga, how about that? Yeah, we can just go off the movement on this shit. Like this shit actually feels real. Damn it, come on. Fuck did I not get that?
Brad Montgomery.
Damn, bro, we don't got nothing, bro. Thank you, blood.
Defensive foul. Calvert Marshall. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Damn, man.
Warriors. Number 12. 2 shots.
Alright, nigga.
Number 18. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Santa Cruz.
First. Damn, bro. What the fuck?
Taking 2 shots.
There it is.
Basket by number 13. Santa Cruz foul. That's his first personal foul. Substitution for Santa Cruz in for the remix.
Hey, 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 hey! Hey, whose man is this? Pick coming, pick coming, pick coming! Yeah, that's all you! Yo, watch it! Let's do it! Step out! Hey, hey, yo, yo! Right here! Take that! Ball, ball, ball! I got your help! Shoot it! Pick, pick! Yeah! Shooter, no! Boy, 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 boy! Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Shooter, no! Step out! Shooter, no! Watch the coming!
Crazy. They didn't get fucking ripped.
Big coming, big coming!
Brent George. Shooting for the remix. Brent George. Shooting 1.
I can't even get out moves, so we know that stamina relationship is really motherfucker.
2 points.
He really should have dunked
Number
on my
41.
ass all the time. Me looking trash.
Basket by number 15.
Shoot it, shoot it!
Shit is just rough because like a player like me that's a playmaker, I'm playing with niggas who can't even do shit. They can't even score. So it's like I don't even got nobody to pass to for real. Moving straight though. Definitely put my stamina down. But yeah, stamina does matter, so let the attributes be what they are. Work through the stamina. Alright, good little test. Doing with this shit, bruh.